G'day, Corey from Romark Australia here today. I just wanted to share with you a quick history on braille signage and how braille signage came to be in our marketplace. Braille signage in Australia has evolved, and in 2009 there was a formal legislation for the regulating of braille signage. You have different positions that are very relevant for where the braille starts, that it needs to be aligned to the left, that it needs to be a particular height and size, a particular distance apart. So when it comes to braille signage, you make sure that we comply with the Australian standards of braille signage. Otherwise, you'll have all sorts of problems on the installations and the signs will be rejected by the local councils and the federal installations. When it comes to braille, there's two types of braille, a grade 1 and a grade 2. The grade 1 is an uncontracted letter for letter, which is how we understand braille tactile signs. And the grade 2 is contracted, which is more of a slang version you could use in writing of braille when you actually read braille in a book. You must make sure that we always use the grade 1 in a tactile sign, otherwise you will not comply and your signs will be rejected from the marketplace. I want to talk to you today about the manufacturing of braille signage. Originally, braille signs would have been casted in a bronze or a brass or some sort of alloy. This is very expensive, and if the wording is not correct, then obviously it would need to be done again. So a lot of the base plates that you would use today, it might be an aluminium sheet, it could be a stainless steel sheet, a brass sheet, some sort of brushed aluminium or anodized aluminium as a base plate if you wanted to do a metal braille signage. The height of braille needs to be between 0.8 to 1.2 depending on the size of the sign. So 0.8 is the minimum, and usually they would use the 0.8 on a metal sign. On a stainless sign it might be a black or a white. So there's many different ways that you can do the tactile. And on a metal sign, you still need to use your braille cutters to put the balls in. You might use plastic balls or stainless steel balls or brass balls, depending on how you're manufacturing your sign. All these could be compliant as long as they're in the right positions. The other way that you can make braille signage, which is traditionally how it's been made for the last at least 10 to 15 years, is to use a plastic base plate. We use our Texture range, which is a great outdoor product, very vibrant colours, the blues, the reds, the greens, the oranges and the whites. These have been very prominent in state rail in Queensland and New South Wales as base plates for braille signage. Other base plates that we have in our range would be the reverse metal range, also the Metal Graph range or the Laser Max range. They're all very good for base plates. So when it comes to braille, we have braille balls, we have braille cutters, we've got plenty of great colours and great finishes in the base plates. If you need any more information when it comes to braille, please check out our website. Please give us a call because we know a lot about braille. You can use different adhesives for your tactile. We've got our different braille balls. We've got the acrylic black balls, the acrylic white balls, the clear acrylic balls, and also the stainless steel braille balls, as well as our braille cutters. We have got the 1/4 inch shank and the 11/64. As long as you've got your particular size braille flute for the braille balls so that they're pressed in easily. Some people press them in one by one. They might press them in all at once with a particular format of a press. You could use the braille insert tool. If you require a braille insert tool, please let us know. We do sell them under license to the market. We can definitely get those for you from the US. So when it comes to braille, Romark Australia has you covered on every option available in the braille signage market.